All right, once again, trying to help you with your homework. This time it is the quiz study guide. Okay, so number one, it says the NLMS football team won 7 out of 9 games. Write the ratio of wins to losses. So notice they won 7 out of 9 games, but the ratio that they want you to write is how many times they won to how many times they lost the game. So we know that they won 7 times. But it's 7 out of 9 games, so the number of times they lost the game is 2. So the ratio is 7 to 2, 7 to 2, or 7 to 2. And if you can simplify it to the lowest term, then you should also be able to recognize that as well. Okay, number 2. Joe's heart beats 450 times in 4 minutes after exercising. How many times does his heart beat for every 1 minute? So this is a unit rate. So we know we're trying to find out his heartbeat per minute. So how many times does his heart beat per minute? We know that his heart beats 450 times, and we're going to divide it by 4 minutes. And you can use a calculator. So if you do 450 divided by 4, you get 112 and 5/10. So the answer is 112 and 5/10 heartbeats per minute. And that is the answer. Number 3, May is going to buy some juice at the store. They offer 3 different sizes. Here's the first size, 12 fluid ounces for 99 cents, 18 fluid ounces for $1.79, and 24 fluid ounces for $2.15. Which size of the juice is the best buy? So just like number 2, we need to find the unit rate. And I said that whenever you're dealing with money usually always goes on top. So we're going to find out for all 3 deals, cost per ounce. So the first one we're going to do 99 cents is the cost. We're going to divide by 12 ounces. The second one, $1.79 is the cost, and we're going to divide it by 18 ounces. And for the last one, $2.15 divided by 24 fluid ounces. Okay, so 99 cents divided by 12. So you get 825 10,000s, but because it's money, you want to round to the nearest hundreds by looking at the thousands, which is a 2. So this 8, remember 4 or less, let this number rest. So this is going to be 8 cents per ounce. So 8 cents per fluid ounce. Now, for the second one, divided by 18, you get, now, here I have 9 here. My thousandths digit is a 9, so I'm going to raise one more, which means I need to round this up. So this is actually going to be 10 cents per fluid ounce. Fluid ounce. And then finally, $2.15 divided by 24. So you get, looking at the thousands, you need to round it up one more. So this is going to be 9 cents per ounce. Per fluid ounce. Okay, so we have 8 cents per fluid ounce, 10 cents per fluid ounce, and 9 cents per fluid ounce. So the best buy would be the 12 fluid ounces for 99 cents. Okay, number 4. You ran 1/5 of a mile in 2/3 of an hour. How far will he run in 1 hour? Once again, this is another unit rate. It is miles per hour. So you write 1/5 miles divided by 2/3 of an hour. When we divide fractions, we use a tool called KCF, where you're multiplying by the reciprocal. So you're keeping the first fraction, change the division to multiplication, and you flip the second fraction. Nothing to cross cancel, so you simply multiply across, you get 3/10, and then your unit is miles per hour. Miles per hour, and that is the answer. 3/10 miles per hour. Number 5, 8 apples cost $1.28. How much will 3 dozen apples cost? So this time we're going to start using proportions. So we're setting up equivalent ratios. It says 8 apples cost $1.28. How much will 3 dozen apples cost? So your two different units are apples over cost. And this time you can put money on top, but when you're setting up proportions, it really doesn't matter as long as you're being consistent about what number goes on the numerator and what number goes on the denominator. So it says 8 apples for $1.28. Now 3 dozen apples, 1 dozen is 12 apples, so 12 times 3, that would be 36 apples. And then how much would it cost? Okay, we're going to solve it by using cross products. So 8 times x is 8x equals 1 2800 times 36 is 46 800. And to solve for the variable x, you're going to divide both sides by 8. Cross it out, you get 8. X is equal to, and when you divide by 8, 5 7600. And going back to the unit, so that's money, so $5.76. So for 3 dozen apples, it'll cost you $5.76. All right, number 7. Oh, I'm sorry. Number 6, use cross products. So 4 times x is 4x. Set it equal to 6 times 10, which is 60. And you divide both sides by 4. So x is equal to 15. Okay. Number 7. Jake traveled 46 miles in 1 hour. How far will he drive in 6 hours? So your units are miles and hours. Set up your proportion. 46 miles in 1 hour. How far will he drive in 6 hours? So 6 hours on the denominator. You're looking for how far, so how many miles. Again, you can use cross products. Even though that's not the only way you can solve it, you can simply use a multiplication relationship here. 1 times 6 is 6. So you can find the answer by doing 46 times 6 equals how many miles. But if you were to use cross products, 1x is equal to 276. And when you divide both sides by 1, you get x equals 276. And then your unit is miles. Now number 8, again using cross products. So 24 times y is 24y. Set it equal to 2 times 100 is 200. Divide both sides by 24. That cancels out. Y is equal to, and when you do 200 divided by 24. Okay, so you wanna, okay, so here's the thing. If your answer comes out to be a non-terminating decimal, then I would rather have you write the answer as a mixed number. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to do in and out here. So I'm going to do 200 divided by 24. So 24 goes into 2 0 times, 24 goes into 20 0 times, 24 goes into 200 8 times, and 24 times 8 32. 16 plus 3 is 19, so 192. You're going to subtract. Remember, you need to borrow. So your remainder is 8, which means the answer is 8 whole number, and 8 is your numerator, and 24 is your denominator, which you can divide, let's ignore this, divide by 8, and so your final answer will be 8 and 1/3. So you can also write your answer as a mixed number.